Welcome back. Now we have a problem on simple equation. Although we're still looking at simple algebraic equation, we have x over 4 plus x minus 5 all over 3 equals to 10. And we are asked to find the value of x, that's the unknown here. Alright, so how do we go about this? These are fractions, alright, that has different denominators. Alright, the value of the denominators are different, so we get the LCM of 4 and 3. Alright, so we already know that the LCM, that's the lowest common multiple of 3 and 4, is equals to 12. Alright, so the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Alright, so now since we've gotten the LCM as 12, so we're going to use 12 to multiply each of the terms here. Alright, so we multiply each of the terms by 12. We have the fraction x over 4, we multiply it by 12, plus we have a fraction x minus 5 all over 3, we still multiply it by 12, equals to 12, we still multiply 10 that we have here. Alright, so we have something like this. Perfect. Now, how do we go by solving? 4 here is 1. 4 into 12 will give us 3. Alright, so we have 3 times x to give us 3x. So we have 3x. Interesting. Now we bring down our blocks here. Now 3 here is 1. 3 into 12 we have 4. Alright, so we have 4 multiplying x minus 5. Alright, x minus 5 equals to 12 times 10 will give us 120. Alright, now let's proceed. We bring down our 3x plus we open up this bracket with 4 that is outside, so 4 times x will give us 4x. 4 times negative 5 will give us negative 20 equals to 120. Alright, now we have 3x plus 4x will give us 7x minus 20 equals to 120. Alright, now we collect like terms. Collecting like terms, we're going to take this negative 20 to this side of the equation. So when I bring down this 7x, I bring down my equality sign. This is 120. So when this negative 20 goes here to meet this 120 here, it changes, the negative changes to plus 20. Alright, so we have 7x is equals to 120 plus 20 will give us 140. So we divide both sides by the coefficient of x. What's the coefficient of x? 7, right? So we divide both sides by 7. So we have 7 cancel 7, we are left with x, which is equals to 7 here is 1. 7 into 140 is 20. So we have our x to be 20. Alright, so the solution here is x equals to 20. So we've gotten the unknown as 20. So x can now be replaced by 20. When you substitute it here, you solve this, you are going to have 10 to verify if you're correct or not. Alright. Alright, we have a problem here. We are asked to find the value of x such that the expression 1 over x plus 4 over 3x minus 5 over 6x plus 1 equals 0. So invariably we are asked to get the value of x for which this expression is equals to 0. Alright, so let's start. We have 1 over x plus 4 all over 3x minus 5 all over 6x plus 1 equals to 0. Alright, now what are we going to do? Just like we did in the previous example that we solved, we need to get the LCM of the denominators. Alright, so we're going to get the LCM of x, 3x, and 6x. Alright, so how do we get the LCM? Still the same way we get our normal LCM of real numbers. Alright, so you write your x, you write your 3x, you write 6x. Alright, so which number or which alphabet is common? You see that S is common. So when I write x here, I use x to divide everything here. So s into s, I have 1. S into 3x, I have 3. S into 6x, I have 6, right? So which other number? 2 can go, right? Here, I still bring down my 1. 2 into 3, it can't. I bring down my 3. 2 into 6, I have 3, right? So which other number? 3. 3 here, I bring down my 1. 1, 1, alright? So what do I have? I have x times 2 times 3, which will give me 6x. Alright, so that means the LCM of x, 3x, and 6x is equals to what? 6x. Alright, so since we've gotten the LCM as 6x, now what else? What we're going to do is we are going to multiply every term here by 6s. Alright, so our aim is to clear the fraction. Alright, so we have 6s is going to multiply 1 over x plus 6x is going to multiply 4 all over 3x minus 6s. 6s is going to multiply 5 all over 6s plus 6s is going to multiply 1, which is equals to 6s we still multiply 0. Sorry, 6x we multiply 0. Alright, so how do we go about that? Now our aim is to clear the fraction, so we've gotten the LCM as 6s, so we used it to multiply every term here. So we have something like this. When x cancels the x here, I have 6 times 1, I have 6, right? 6 plus x cancels x, 3 here is 1, 3 here is 2, right? So I have 2 times 4, which will give me what? 8. Alright, 8. Alright, here we have 6s cancels 6s, you have negative 5, alright, negative 5. Plus 6 times 1, you have 6, alright, which is equals to, sorry, this is not 6, this is 6x. We multiply it through by 6s. Sorry. Okay, sorry, this is 6s, alright? So 6s times 1, we're going to have 6s, alright? So we write 6s. Now, which is equals to 6s times 0, we have 0. Alright? Okay, so let's solve. We have 6 plus 8 is what? 6 plus 8 is 14, right? Now 14 minus 5, we have 9. Alright, we write 9 plus 6x, which is equals to 0. Alright, so we want to get our x. How do we get x? We make a subject formula by writing 6x is equals to taking this by this side of the equation, changes to negative 9. Alright, so what do? We divide both sides. So since we have 6s equals to negative 9, so we divide both sides by 6. Alright, the coefficient of x. So we divide here by 6, divide here by 6. Alright, 6 cancels 6. So I'm left with x is equals to minus 9 all over 6. So what's common there? 3. Alright, 3 here is 2, 3 here is 3, right? So I have that x is equals to, this is negative, right? So I have negative 3 all over 2. Alright, so that becomes the answer, the value of x. Alright.